Superb Lyth 150 holds Notts back. Nottinghamshire were unable to make their way to 300 on day 2, their title aspirations all but over, but they can still qualify for the Bob Willis Trophy final. Yorkshire decimated for 73 and asked to follow on, but they'd held the hosts back. Lyth unbeaten on 74 overnight, and parity was coming into focus. Lyth lost his partner early on day 3, fraying out LBW for 3 to Hutton, a good start for the home side. But that didn't seem to put off the former England opener. With Brook at the other end, he struck up another effective partnership. And then with 2 off the back foot, he picked up an excellent 100, scored from 230 balls. Nottinghamshire was struggling to build on their early momentum. The 5th wicket pair had found their feet. Brook especially effective, as Fletcher was pumped to the ropes 4 times in 1 over, the visitors now within single digits of their hosts. That soon became a lead with another Brook boundary, and he didn't stop there. The duo were worth 50 soon. They'd faced 98 balls together. Hutton was sent to the ropes 3 times in an over by the number 6 as the session wore towards lunch. And another off the same bowler took them to 250, and Brook into the 40s. Yorkshire 29 runs ahead at lunch. Brook, though, couldn't convert. Too tentative after the break, and Patterson capitalised. A comfortable catch for Hutton in the cordon. Despite his departure, Yorkshire continued to look serene. 300 up thanks to Thompson, and while boundaries were hard to come by, the pair were going at a decent rate. The 6th wicket duo were worth 50 off 108 deliveries, Notts' frustration growing through the session. Stephen Mullaney separated them shortly before tea, their partnership worth 74 off 183 balls when Thompson departed for 31, caught by Duckett. Yorkshire reached tea a few overs later, their lead now up to 118, the visitors enjoying another great session as they look to hold off Notts. Another boundary after the break took Lyth to 150. Some excellent batting rewarded even further, but could he stick around through to the close? Sadly for Yorkshire, no. His innings came to an end on 153, out caught behind to Everson, a window opening now for Nottinghamshire before the end of the day. Hutton took the opportunity, Dom Bess out trapped in front for 8, and Duke 2 would fall, another for Hutton, out LBW for 7. Yorkshire down to their final wicket with the lead just 146. Revis was now doing the heavy lifting for the final wicket pair. He was trying as hard as he could to help Yorkshire to a competitive total. The target would be 174. Revis out for 34 to Patterson. Yorkshire's resistance finally broken with time left in the day. There simply aren't enough superlatives left to describe Adam Lyth. This knocked the latest in a long line of impressive innings for Yorkshire. He'd worked incredibly hard for it and deserved every single run. His efforts belied the idea that his side had little to play for. Pride was plenty. The target looked achievable for the hosts, but Notts were knocked back early on. Hameed out caught by Lyth off code for 4. Duckett joined Slater and made sure that the first wicket would be the only one in the evening session. Their partnership ticked along nicely following the opener's departure, and it was up to 33 at the end of the day. The score, 42. 132 more needed on day 4 for the win. With Lancashire's win against Hampshire, Notts' chances of reaching Lords are slipping away. They can only control what happens here at Trent Bridge. Their focus will be on winning the match and then seeing what happens elsewhere tomorrow.